Hey, boys and girls, happy Friday. Today is our last day of week 5, and I hope you enjoyed this read aloud. The last few days, we've been reading stories about the three little pigs and their varying differences between the different versions. Today, I'm going to read to you a different version of the story Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and this one is Goldilocks and the Three Dinosaurs. It's written by Mo Willems, who is another key author and illustrator in our year so far. He's wrote books like Should I Share My Ice Cream Cone? And all of the other Elephant and Piggy books. He's written the book Would You Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus? And tons of other great ones that we love. So I hope you love this one as well. Once upon a time, there were 3 dinosaurs, Papa Dinosaur, Mama Dinosaur, and some other dinosaur who happened to be visiting from another country named Norway. One day, for no particular reason, the 3 dinosaurs made up their beds, positioned their chairs just so, and cooked 3 bowls of delicious chocolate pudding at different temperatures. "Oh boy," said Papa Dinosaur in his loud, booming voice, "it is finally time to leave and go to someplace else." "Yes," continued Mama Dinosaur, "I sure hope no innocent little succulent child happens by our unlocked home while we are someplace else." Then the other dinosaur made a loud noise that sounded like a big evil laugh, but was probably just a polite Norwegian expression. The 3 dinosaurs went someplace else and were definitely not hiding in the woods waiting for the unsuspecting kid to come by. Sure enough, 5 minutes later, a poorly supervised little girl named Goldilocks came traipsing along. Just then, the forest boomed with what could have been a dinosaur yelling, "Gotcha!" But I'm pretty sure it was just the wind. The loud noise was immediately followed by another loud noise that sounded kind of like a, "Be patient, Papa Dinosaur. The trap is not yet sprung." But that could have just been like a falling rock or a squirrel or something. Either way, Goldilocks was not the type of little girl who listened to anyone or anything. For example, Goldilocks never listened to warnings about the dangers of barging into strangers' enormous houses. So as soon as Goldilocks came across a strange, enormous house, she just barged right in. And the doormat says, "Welcome." Tee-hee-hee. Inside, Goldilocks immediately smelled the 3 bowls of chocolate pudding, and it smelled delicious. Said Goldilocks, "that chocolate pudding smells so good. If only I could get all the way to the top of that counter." Then Goldilocks noticed a very tall ladder that just happened to be laying on the floor, not like it was left there on purpose or anything. Goldilocks climbed up the ladder and found herself face to face with 3 gigantic bowls of chocolate pudding. The first bowl of chocolate pudding was too hot, but Goldilocks ate it all anyways because, hey, it's chocolate pudding, right? The second bowl of chocolate pudding was too cold, but who cares about temperature when you've got a big bowl of chocolate pudding? Not Goldilocks. The third bowl of chocolate pudding was just right. But Goldilocks was such a roll by now, she hardly noticed. Soon, Goldilocks was stuffed like one of the 3 chocolate-filled little girl bonbons, which, by the way, are totally not the dinosaurs' favorite things in the entire world. Tired and groggy, Goldilocks noticed 3 chairs in the living room, so she climbed down the ladder and walked out of the kitchen. The first chair was too tall. The second chair was too tall. But the third chair was too tall. Goldilocks was not going to climb that high just to sit in some chair, so she hiked over to the bedroom. When she got there, Goldilocks noticed that the beds were also gigantically big. "What is going on here?" groaned the exhausted girl. "The bears that live here must be nuts." Just then, the room filled with a loud, booming noise that was either a passing truck or a dinosaur gloating. Ha ha ha! A few more minutes and she'll be asleep. Delicious chocolate-filled little girl bonbons are yummier when they're rested. Even a little girl who never listened to anyone had to hear that. Goldilocks took a minute to stop and think, which was longer than she'd ever stopped and thought before. Hey, she told herself, this isn't some bear's house. This is some dinosaur's house. Home, sweet dinosaur, home. Say what you like about Goldilocks, but she was no fool. As quickly as she could, she ran to the back door and she got out of there. Just then, a loud plane flew by, which sounded pretty much like a trio of dinosaurs yelling, now, or charge, or the Norwegian expression for chili bun time. Suddenly, and completely coincidentally, the three dinosaurs rushed through the front door, but they were too late. Goldilocks was gone, and all that was left in the house were the three disappointed dinosaurs. And this says the end. And the moral of the story, that means what the author wants you to learn from the story is that even if you find yourself in the wrong story, leave. And that is just kind of a little silly joke. Oh, there's another one. And the moral for the dinosaurs is lock the back door. Boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this story, and I hope you never, ever, ever go into a stranger's house that you don't know. Don't be like Goldilocks. It's very dangerous. So, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this silly version of Goldilocks and the Three Dinosaurs, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys. Love you.